a broken system. Okay, Lost Cities, here we go. Learn how to play Lost Cities. Here we go. Um, so again, Lost Cities, you're gonna trust some luck. But what are you gonna do? It's a card game. That's nice. So I was on the fence about playing yellows or not. Since he is, that is giving me information. So I'm gonna start checking yellows, and by then it should give me a better chance of getting a really good stack in one of these other 4 stacks. Wow, a fist. Oh, take that. I do not encourage you to discard these fists or wagers. Yeah, they're technically called wagers. I call them fists sometimes. I would not encourage you to discard these. I don't think it's a good strategy. How do we want to play this? And I have it. Might as well play it. Nice thing is I can keep offloading these yellows. Not worried about yellows at all. If I can get a really good, green or white stack, it'll be well worth any yellows. Wow. Yeah. So again, I'm happy to try to take advantage of John here's play. I forgot to say this, but I like to say good luck and have fun. No point not having fun. This is not. There is some strategy in this game, but the best players only win about 60% of the time, so there's a lot of luck. Well, I can't really see the way this person's playing. Their elo is 1, so maybe they just don't know how to play. Not sure, but they'll learn. Learning how to play. There you go. Again, the goal is to have a few good stacks. But again, I don't suggest letting your opponent have such good cards like they're letting me have. And also them playing those stacks so quickly like this is letting me get rid of all my blues and yellows. And in the end, hopefully what I'll show is that it was to my benefit. Because these have a lot more potential, just mathematically, because of these wagers. And it'll be 3-on-2 as well. So I feel good about my odds to be leading at the end of this round. But we'll see. There's a good amount of luck involved, obviously, right now. My green stack is not 20, which, just went positive. So you have to have a little faith. Also, it's about timing a little bit, knowing when to put. That's nice. So I'm really close to bonusing the green, so I'm going to switch to playing whites. Hope to get one more green card. Also, not a bad idea to just play your low cards. I have 6 cards to play. This is actually a tough decision. I don't like waiting for just one card, no matter how valuable it would be. I would love the green 8 or the green 10. That's what I'm gonna hope for. There it is. Bam. This is such a good card because it's 8 times 3 plus 20. Plus 20 because this card cost me to bonus the stack. So 44-point card. Not bad. And I mean, again, I just again, there was obviously some luck involved, but I set myself up to get lucky. And if you play more stacks, you have more chances to get lucky, and there's not very much penalty involved. I can explain the math if you want another time, but in general, it's good to play stacks because on average the stacks are over 20. Obviously, based off of the information you have, not all stacks are going to have expected value over 20 based off of let's say I see just a fist and my opponent plays a 9 and a 10, that stack does not have expected value of 20. But all other things being equal, all the stacks have expected value of over 20, which means it wouldn't be out of the question to play white or red. I'm going to be a little bit patient and play blue. But if in doubt, I would suggest playing. Because stacks, let's say worst case, let's say I don't get any more blues. I'm not really so sad that I played them because it's showing more information for the stacks that are really going to be valuable. I have a slightly interesting decision. Probably I'll play white. If he played white, that should factor a little bit into it, but yeah, he just plays blue, so I'm going for white. I will probably also play greens. Again, we're early enough that the odds would be that at least one of these stacks are gonna be very nice. Wow. Yeah, just keep going. They might not all go over 20, but I'm hoping the net is a positive. So this is a little interesting. I'm not going to play this because it could be a really good card for him. So I should play one of my threes. I thought about playing the 6, wouldn't be unreasonable. Just take a negative stack. But that's also giving him information, so I would prefer not to do that. So I'll play 3. If I play the 6, let's say he has a 7, he knows he can play the 7. No problem. Oof. Yeah, I don't recommend playing that way, but that's probably makes sense in this very specific context. You could say he's calling my bluff. And yeah, I think just gonna make that negative. Unfortunately, I needed the hand space. So I just took the negative 4 points. I mean, if I give him those cards, they're worth way more than negative 4 points. So in a net zero game, unfortunately, it's better to just play them than to give them. Just, mathematically speaking. Now this is nice, I can play the 4 and figure out how much I want to wager on the, oh, see it's a 16-point card for me. In no scenario is that a good play. But he's learning. Maybe the first time he's played this game. But it's just making my task a lot easier. So I'm going to discard these just to get some space. I recommend the high card first and then covering it with the low card. The idea is later he might want that 6. Let's say he has the 5 and the 10, but it's going to be hard for him to get it because I put the other one on top. Didn't matter in this situation, but good to try to make the right call regardless. And again, I didn't know that 10 was going to come out. I was just betting that 2 of these 3 stacks were going to be good, and it's looking, 2 of the 3 will definitely be over 20. The net result will be, a win. Having played all those stacks, even though I had very incomplete information.
Are you done in that bathroom in there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good night.
Good night. Okay, I just have 3 more to play, so I just gotta make sure I have time to play the 3. No. Oh, that was a mistake. Got distracted. Yep. So now I only get to play this instead of also playing the 5. Bummer. Shouldn't matter. Okay, same thing. Not afraid to play all my stacks. I am leading by over 100, so it's okay to be a little bit more conservative. What you don't want to do is give your opponents things like fisted, things like wagers that are going to help them catch up. So you can just play, and you should maintain your lead. That's interesting. I'm still gonna wager this because I'm at 12. And as I said, I'm just trying to play. Not trying to avoid playing. I'm not trying to not play, because not playing is actually not good, because eventually you're gonna have to give up cards that your opponent wants. Interesting. Get myself in a bit of a pickle. I should either play this or this. Play this. I'm hopeful. Maybe one day. We will actually be a good stack. But yeah, not going so well at the moment. Oof. Okay. At least it frees up my hand a little bit. So just gonna churn. I can safely check my blues. And then hopefully get some yellows or greens. This is definitely the right way to play. Go all in. This is the only way to catch up. Might offer him the 3. What about cheeky? He shouldn't take it, even though it's a 9-point card for him. He has to make up too many points, in my opinion. Worst case, it's 29-point card. But I don't want him to play another fist, so it's a little prophylaxis. Prophylactic move, to use the chess term. So yellows might end up a little bit lower than 20, which would be a bummer. But I'm still hunting for the 7 and 9. It just gave me the 10. Wow. Interesting. I'll take it. 10 points is 10 points. And I don't think he's gonna bonus. Yeah, he can't bonus reds now, which is what he really needed. He really needed to play 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. I think that was his only chance. So I can just chill now. Nice. Yellow stack's positive. Just chilling. So yeah, that's how I recommend playing Lost Cities. Will not always work, but it is what it is. It's a card game. And this is, not unique to me. A lot of people play this way. Basically, how I've noticed good people play, and I try to mimic it. Well, thanks for watching. I'm now 2-0 in this series in Lost City. Will definitely not stay undefeated. Very lucky game. But that's the way it goes. Thank you, and catch you next time. Bye.